let's review. Let's review this week is a lot more positive. Liverpool went to the London Stadium and they came back with 3 points and 4 goals scored. And it was absolutely a performance that I did not see us being able to give. It harked back to earlier this season when we were able to actually put a lot of goals past teams as well and be quite comfortable in some areas. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to come on to some different areas in this video as much as I'm going to give. It's going to be quite a short video, but I want it to be short and snappy just because I'm a bit short on time. Sturridge. Really wanted Sturridge to start. Made that point in my preview, and I'm very, very glad that he did start. He looked absolutely excellent, but the key thing here was the formation change. The formation change was really, really, really effective. You saw Coutinho and what he can do when he drops that little bit further back. You see what you can do there. That ball to Sturridge. Oh my God. Now, I don't know if any of you remember, right? And if you do, comment what you think of it, because I can't remember if it actually led to a goal or not. But Coutinho, in I think his first time we were playing against Newcastle, it was when we beat them 6-0. And it was one of his first games with us, and he was absolutely unbelievable. And we got Sturridge at that point as well. And I can't remember I'm pretty sure it was that game where Coutinho did the same sort of pass, split the defence wide open, and we managed to get a goal from it or something like that. I'm pretty sure it was Newcastle 2012. I think it was. It just gave me a memory of something. I know he's done it once, and it was when he was sitting that little bit further back. You saw Sturridge when he goes round the keeper. He's got. I said it in the preview, and I think everybody knows it as well who's a Liverpool fan. He's still got that magic in his feet where he wrong foots the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper dives, still tries to grab him, and he's just slots it away for 1-0. Up until that point, though, it could have gone either way. West Ham were having some pretty good chances, and it was kind of a back and forth match. And I'm thinking, right, this is quite an open game that we need to take advantage of. And when that goal went in, I was like, all right, we can actually maybe go forward and build, and just keep on going, maybe get another goal here or there. That'd be absolutely fantastic if we can do that. Of course, Andre Ayew got those shots off the post. I don't know. Now, this is again where Lovren comes into question, to be honest with you, because he should have dealt with that ball coming into the box a lot better. And he's lucky, actually, very, very lucky that didn't go in. And because if that had gone in just before half-time, that changes your mentality quickly. And I would say still, even though we were winning at this point, we've still got quite a fragile mentality, and I think that really could have been very detrimental for us. But thankfully, we went into half-time 1-0 up. And then after half-time, Coutinho. Wow. Coutinho. Unbelievable. 2 goals within about, I think, 2 goals in 4 minutes. 2 goals in 4 minutes, and he's just, we call him our little magician for a reason. He, no doubt, man of the match today, because he not only provided, but he scored goals as well. And then obviously we finished off with Origi getting a pretty lucky goal, I've got to admit. When I think it was a mishit shot more than anything from Wijnaldum, and he just reacts very, very quickly to get the ball in the back of the net, and it's 4-0, 71 minutes, and it's pretty comfortable from that point on. West Ham are definitely out of the game at that point. They brought Robert Snodgrass on. Snodgrass hasn't been doing it at West Ham since he moved from Hull. It's one of those, isn't it? We were very comfortable at that point. We could have got more goals. Absolutely correct, we could have. I think from West Ham fans that you've seen on Twitter and social media and stuff like that, and even in some videos that I've just quickly watched just to see what their thoughts are on it, they were thinking it could have been 5 or 6, and it could have been 5 or 6-0. It really could have been, and I think again I've got to praise Sturridge. He comes into the side, he looks absolutely fantastic, lasts for about 87 minutes, which is very, very good for someone who hasn't really started. Origi did look complacent in some areas, but he was alert enough to get the goal. And I think just generally, Coutinho obviously was fantastic. Firmino was missing in this game, not entirely sure. Haven't actually seen why he was omitted from the squad. But he could have been a big miss today without having the resources to turn on. And then the midfield was very good as well. Emre Can commanding in midfield. Lallana, solid performance, nothing really outstanding, but very, very good performance. And the same for Wijnaldum, who came into it more in the second half. I think a lot of people have been very, very critical of Nathaniel Klein and James Milner though. And I think this is Anfield.com who put out their player ratings, and they gave Milner a 5. I think they gave Klein a 5.5, saying that he offers absolutely nothing in terms of going forward. This is about Klein. Offers nothing going forward. Quite solid at the back. Milner apparently has one of the worst passing ratios in our squad at 77% or something today, and that's apparently quite a regular thing. The thing that I worry about the most, or that I'm more concerned about with our back four, in that they're classed as defenders, we got a clean sheet today. So in my opinion, they've done their job. Now anything that they can offer going forward, that's great, that's absolutely fantastic. But as long you get a clean sheet against West Ham, who just beat Tottenham not so long ago, big London derby, and they beat Tottenham 1-0. You get a clean sheet against those guys. That's pretty decent in my opinion. No matter where they are in the table, that's decent, and it's especially decent for Liverpool because we're not very good at keeping clean sheets. We're really not. So to actually get one, while James Milner as well, James Milner especially, getting a 5 rating, it baffles me because A, he's come into that role at left back and done very, very well all season. He's not a left back. He's a centre mid. He's come into that role though because he's extremely versatile, and our actual left back that we have in Alberto Moreno isn't good enough. He's worse. So I think people have maybe got to lay off a little bit. He's doing the best that he can in a role that he's not played before this year, as far as I can remember anyway. So I think people kind of got to lay off that one as well. Klein, yeah, I do think Klein has to do a lot more from crosses and stuff like that. But if he's doing the business at the back, I'm okay with that. I don't think that really you should be really slagging off his performance. Don't get me wrong, we're never going to get a Dani Alves, alright? We're never going to get a Dani Alves or anything like that, and we're not going to get like an Alexandro on the left or David Alaba or whatever. We're never going to get that sort of thing. Maybe not even, a good couple of years, maybe. I don't know. But the main thing is they got a clean sheet. We scored 4 goals. We're back in 3rd position right now. We're just, obviously we've got a game over Man City at the moment. Arsenal are still putting it away, 4-1 against Stoke. Arsenal are still creeping back up the table. I think Man United got beat 2-1 by Tottenham, so I think their chances of getting top 4 are pretty much done. I don't know if that's mathematically true or not. We've got to go, we've got to come home. Middlesbrough, 3 o'clock kickoff. We have to win that game. There's no doubt about it. We have to win that game, no matter what. I don't know who anybody else is facing. I know that I think Arsenal have got Sunderland midweek, and then they've got a game at the weekend as well, and then that'll be them at 38 games, and that's going to be the end of the season. And I can't believe that the end of the season is already coming. We've played 37 games. We've got 1 game left. We've got 1 game to make sure. I think the stat is right. If we win the last game against Middlesbrough, Champions League is ours, whether it's in 3rd place or 4th. So this is big. This is big. This is a great result. We've got to take that result and replicate it against Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough are already relegated, but there's something about already relegated teams that it seems like they play without care, and they'll just come out and they'll put a performance together, and we can't have that happen. I saw Newcastle do it against Tottenham last year when they won 5-1 out of nowhere. It's a big game coming up. There'll be previews through the week and stuff like that, and there'll hopefully be a bit more build up that I can do, because it's the last game of the season, and there's so much riding on it. Let me know what your thoughts were on this game in the comments below, and let me know what your thoughts are ahead of next week, and let me know what you think, because I'm so happy about today, but today will be meaningless if we don't go and do it next week. So anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. Check out any other content like the FIFA videos and stuff like that as well that I've got. And leave me any suggestions for anything you want me to do over the summer, because obviously there's not going to be any Premier League. So let me know if there's any video content you'd like me to get out. Transfers and stuff like that is going to be done again. But anyway, let me know what you think. Thank you ever so much for watching as always, and I'll catch you later.